Some people talk about chasing purpose, and then there are people like Chris Day Jr., who cook it up from scratch. Welcome back to The Real Room. I'm your host, Lacretia Mitchell. In this episode, we're bringing you a story of a man whose grind turned into greatness. From watching the Food Network with his pops to moving from Arkansas to Oklahoma City at just 7 years old. That spark for cooking was planted early. By 2012, he was fresh out of high school, hustling plates of dirty rice, fried chicken, and Hawaiian rolls for $12 a pop. A young man with a vision before most could even see it. What started in a home kitchen has now become Hank's, one of Oklahoma's favorite food spots. But behind every recipe and every plate served is a man who once sat at a government job, feeling deep down that there had to be more purpose, more potential, more he was called to do. Today, we're talking about the courage to leave comfort, the discipline it takes to build something from the ground up, and what it really means to trust your gift, even when the world doesn't see it yet. Let's get into it. Good day, sir. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for saying yes. Okay. Thank you for
Sure.
saying yes. So before we get into it, we explain who you are, give context. I always do a this or that. And so I'm going to do something a little bit different with you. Tell me right now, what is your favorite thing on Hank's menu?
The catfish.
The catfish.
I eat it every day, to be honest.
Fried catfish?
Fried catfish.
Okay. I'm going to have to
I'm
try
talking
it.
about, I eat it. It's crazy. Like, I don't even think, like, yeah, I probably didn't, the longest I probably have not went without eating it,
Mhm.
that's probably like a day, 2 days, maybe.
Dang.
And then I'm right back to catfish. Like, I love catfish. It's just,
See, I'm not a catfish fan, so I haven't had the catfish.
You
But
gotta
it's
try
the smothered what is the rice that I always get.
do
Oh,
you get the dirty rice?
yes.
The blackened catfish. Have you tried that one?
Yes, I've tried
Yeah,
that one. I've
okay,
tried
yeah.
that one because Chai had it, not
Yeah,
because I ordered it. But anyway, and then the potato.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay. Moving on. I'm making myself hungry. All right, so let me give the Real Room Film context. We've known each other in passing for a while just because of the basketball world. My oldest
Dang,
daughter, yeah.
that's crazy. Yeah, that's right. That's
And your
right.
sister playing. So
That's
we've
crazy.
always, and then they started playing with the same
Same team. Yeah,
organization and team. And then you and Chai started working together. And so
yeah.
that's where I really kind of dove into who you were. So tell people where you're from. We know that, you're in Oklahoma City now, but where did you come from?
I'm originally from Arkansas, a small town. It's called Blytheville. Maybe like 45 minutes away from Memphis.
Okay.
Yeah, just super small town. Like, so small, like when people call each other names, they say first and last name. So like that's how small it is. So
Dang.
yep, yeah, that's why I came. I actually moved down here. I was like 6 or 7.
Okay.
Like right after the May 3rd tornado. So I remember coming in as a kid. My pops came down here to visit his brother.
Mhm.
It was like, yeah, we just gonna move to Oklahoma. So I'm like, dang, like,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
leaving all my family,
Yeah.
and then moved down, came down. We pulling in with the U-Haul, and I just remember just seeing like everything like destroyed. And
Yeah.
I'm like, man, what is you doing? Like, why we
Why
here?
we here?
You know what I mean? He was like, and he was surprised because he was like, man, this just wasn't like this. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So and then like we just stayed. Yeah, and then like life was like different,
Yeah.
way different from where we from.
Yeah.
So to see like my dad go from one lifestyle to another lifestyle and just start working every day. Like my
Mm.
pop's like the one that like I'm talking about I can count on like one hand for like 20 something years, how many days did he miss work?
Mm.
Like, so like he was, so yeah, so then we can't, like I said, my mom, she's, was, went to school, went to college. She graduated from like UCO like two
Okay.
times, graduated from OU. So yeah, it's just like our life changed tremendously. Like when we
Yeah.
moved down here, uh, like I said, from where we was from.
Coming from,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. So
yeah.
it's kind of crazy.
Let me ask this, and I said I was going to give context. I thought it was so important to have you on the episode
Appreciate it.
because I've watched your journey, especially since working with the government job with my husband. And I saw something in you then. It was like this push and just a go-getter, hustler mentality, like wasn't settling for nothing. And I was like, I like him. Like,
For real.
it's something about him. I really like that. And so take me back to that feeling of sitting at that government job, knowing you were made for more. What was happening inside of you at that moment?
Um, when I first got there, so I never get on. Like everybody just like at the time, like just die to get on Tinker. Like I
Mm-hmm.
think people would do anything to get a job at
Yeah.
Tinker, right? So when I finally got the job, um, I did the little orientation thing for like a couple weeks. I walk in the break room. That's when I seen Child. I'm like, oh dang, okay, like
Yeah.
I know somebody here.
Yeah.
So um, from that day on, for like a month straight, like me and Chai and a couple of guys, like we sitting around and we just play dominoes, like.
Yeah.
And I'm telling my mom, I'm like, man, like I think they made a mistake. Like I ain't worked in like, what I'm saying, like going on a month, right? So she was like, for real? I'm like, yeah. So then here comes the work,
Mm-hmm.
which is, I mean, it's cool. Like it ain't nothing,
Yeah.
too bad. But then what just kind of got me to where, because I'm like, at the time, I'm like, man, I'm gonna retire from here.
Yeah.
I'm young, I got a good job. So I was like, I'm just gonna retire from Tinker. Um, but then, like I say, the work comes in. Now, here comes the work. Now we getting in the locker room and we getting dressed, and you see people to sit next to you, they 60, 70 years old.
Yeah. Mm.
But when I'm there first, I'm not looking at it like that,
Yeah.
you know. But then as you there for years, as you getting older, they getting older. So
Mhm.
and I'm like, dang, like why are y'all still here?
Mhm.
And they just, oh, we just waiting on retirement. And
Mm.
some people will tell you straight up, like, if I feel like if I stop working, I'll die.
Mm.
Like, and then some people say that they work because they done work so long that they done lost their wife or they done lost their husband. So then all of that, I'm just gathering all of that
Yeah.
up. So then like one day we was at work, a guy walking to work
Mm.
just passed out and died on the flight line going to work. And I'm like, man, I don't never want to be like that.
Mm.
It's a guy named Lorenzo.
Mhm.
uh, Ask Child about him.
Okay.
Uh, he was there for like, man, it was, I think he said like, it was almost like 50 years
Wow.
and never been a supervisor, never been nothing. So I'm just like, dang.
So
Like,
this is the gentleman that passed out and died.
no, this is
Oh,
another
okay. Oh
gentleman. Yeah,
God.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah, yeah. So him,
Mhm.
a guy named Grover,
Mhm.
actually me and Chai went to Guthrie to go to his funeral at the time. Like,
Mm.
and he's another guy that was there for all these years and really just didn't have nothing to show for it.
Yeah.
Um, and it sucked because they was just good people,
Yeah.
They was just trying to stay
Make a
afloat,
living.
make a living.
Mhm. Mhm.
So that kind of got to me to like basically like kind of put the flame back in me
Yeah.
to just go back to hustling. Like, let me see what I can do. So then I just kind of start selling cookies
Yeah.
again. I'm making
Listen, them kids
shirts.
remember them cookies.
Yeah, look, I'm making shirts. I'm cooking plates. You know what I'm saying? So that's what kind of got me there because I just go home every day and be like, dang, I don't want to be like that.
Yeah. Most
And
definitely.
that's what kind of made me, like I said, just put that in me to be like, man, I just can't do that. Like, and I know, like I know that I got more in store.
Mm,
But if I get comfortable enough, like they was once before,
yeah.
then
I'm stuck.
I'm stuck.
Yeah.
You'll get you'll get too deep in, and then it's like it's no return.
Yeah.
Cause then it's just like, okay, like I done gave this company 15 years of my life,
Yeah.
but they promised me after 20 I can retire.
Mhm.
So I might as well push for 5 more years.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
then the 5 more years
Turn
come,
into
then you know what I'm saying? So it's just like that. So it'd be, so that's what kind of got me to going
Yeah.
and trying to, so I'm the youngest one in the locker room telling people like, man, what y'all doing? Like,
Mm,
start something, like, you know what I mean? Like, let's do something, like, and then that's what kind of, and that's what kind of kicked it off, really to where I was like, I'm telling Child like, bro, like, I'm about to just start cooking full fledged again.
mhm.
I'm like, and I'm asking him like, bro, on the weekends, like, you want to help me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At first, he was like, you think we're gonna have time? I'm like, bro, we gonna have time, like,
Yeah.
so, and then that's when it kind of like kicked off when I got back taking it kind of serious with the cooking.
Yeah.
So,
Okay,
yeah,
don't go too far. Okay,
okay.
hold on. When did that passion for cooking go from something you did at home to something you knew could become a business?
Um, uh, mm, I always had a passion for food,
Yeah.
cooking. Um,
Take us there with the childhood.
Back like where I'm from, everybody know like a lot. Majority of like where I'm from know how to just really cook.
Mhm.
Like my dad's like my cousins, they was cooking full course meals at like 5, 6 years old.
Dang.
This is a true story. Like
Yeah.
so we always just used to know how to cook, and my dad was just like when we moved here, of
Mhm.
course, picked me up from my grandma's house after school, and we'll just go home, and he'd sit on the couch. I sit, and he'd sit on the other couch, and we'll just watch Food Network for like hours,
Yeah.
and until my mom could come home from work or whatever. But my dad just always cooked. My mom, she'd come in and cook like spaghetti or
Yeah. Yeah.
lasagna or something like that. But my pops is the one that's gonna get in the kitchen and,
Create
yeah, like
something
I was like,
different.
Pops,
Yeah.
it ain't nothing in here to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. You just overlooking stuff. You know what I'm saying? So and go in there and cook make a whole meal out of, So that's really where it started at. And then
Gotcha.
seventh grade, seventh grade, I signed in for like home ec,
Mhm.
and that's where it really kind of really, and I'm having actually fun with it. Back home, I'm maybe like 6, 7 years old,
Mhm.
uh, playing around with seasonings in noodles.
Yeah.
And just trying to, because I just feel like with noodles, you mix and match any seasons, you're gonna taste it.
Right.
So then I'm like,
Right.
okay, I can probably put this on this type of, stuff like that. And that's where it kind of went. And I just started having fun with it, and it just never left. And I moved after high school, and that's when I cooked every day.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking about, I'm fresh off work, I'm running to the store to get something.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
so that's where
Yeah.
it kind of started.
What was it about those moments that stuck with you when you were cooking, like that feeling?
Um, just bringing people together. I think,
Mm,
like food can bring anybody together.
yeah.
Like whether if you giving it away or just coming together to just sit down and just mingle, talk, and
Mhm.
I just like that, just to be able to call my friends over and be like, hey bro, I'm about to barbecue or I'm about to
Yeah.
cook, you trying to come over watch the game, and that's just like just to have that type of, have that. So I just knew that food will always bring people together.
Yeah.
And I just that's one of the things that I love about it.
Yeah.
So
So I remember like vividly, I remember you started with the cookies,
yeah,
but even
yeah,
before then, you said you started with dirty rice.
yeah,
You had
like
fried chicken and
20
Hawaiian rolls.
2012, like
Yeah.
I'm riding around trunk with heating bags,
Mm,
uh, dirty rice, fried chicken, and a Hawaiian roll. I'm
yeah.
selling it. It was either $10 or $12. It's one of them. But yeah, then like I'm selling out so fast. Like
Mm.
I'm like, hey pops, I done sold out.
Yeah.
I'm like, I need to go to the store, So it but I didn't at the time, like I didn't see nothing of it. I
Mhm.
just seen like I'm just making some
You
fast
making
money,
money.
you
Yeah.
know. You know how it go. Like as a kid or teenager growing up, you want to find yourself. So
Mhm.
you done did all type of stuff to make money, and I just like the fast money.
Yeah.
So truth be told, like if it wasn't for food, I was gonna be a barber for real.
Mm.
Just because how I think, I'm like, man, like if I can cut a head in 30 minutes, if I can cut two heads in an
Yeah.
hour, I'm making almost basically
hundred
$100 an
dollars.
hour.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I thought. But then just the passion of the food just made
Took
me just
over.
took over
Yeah.
and it just made me want to just sell food.
Okay. Okay. So, what was the process like just when mentally and emotionally going from selling plates out of the kitchen to now you're running a full-fledged business, Hanks? Like, and it's a big deal. So,
Yeah.
explain what that's been like.
Um, I was running from it for a
Really?
long time. Yeah, for a long time. Like my mom,
Like even before you opened?
yeah, like
Okay.
yeah, I was running from it. My mom was like, "Son, like, do you even like see how big it done got?" And I
Mm,
just used to tell her, "No, like, I just." She was like, "But like," and I'm just like, I just never just sat down to just process it. Like, I always kept like going to
yeah.
keep my mind off of it. Really,
Mm,
even like when when it came out that I was doing turkey legs
mm-hmm,
out the house, like having all these orders, I
mm-hmm.
never went to see it. Like, so I never dropped the food off.
So
Like,
you would send people.
yeah, like my mom, one of my partners, D Jones, like
Yeah.
they'll go load the cars up and then they'll go meet the people at the neighborhood Walmart.
Wow.
Um, and she was like, "Son, you gotta see this," and I'm just like, "Nah," like, cause I'm
Why? What was that? What was it
um
fear or what?
at that time that I didn't want to see it is because um you know how you see something and it's a success right off the bat.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes people kind of get like too comfortable, like, oh dang, like
Mm,
it's there. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I didn't want to be that because I'm
Mm,
young and I'm just out of nowhere just come and do this thing and it just grab me
yeah.
and just take over.
Yeah.
So I never wanted to, and like, that's why I never wanted to see it because I just wanted to stay hungry.
Yeah.
Um, but then it just got to a point to where I couldn't help but to see it.
Yeah.
So then, like till today, like truth be told, like it just really hit me though.
Really?
To be honest, like one I want to say it was probably like a video, maybe went viral.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that we had posted or whatever. And one day I'm just sitting at home late night because I'm a night owl, so I
Yeah.
sit up and then I just like broke down and cried, like
Oh,
just because like I'm like, dang, like this is really,
happening.
you feel me? So
Yeah.
uh yeah, so that's when it kind of really hit me like that I really like really out of nothing. Like
Yeah.
this wasn't like planned or it was really just on some truth be told, like an accident.
Yeah.
To be, I ain't gonna say accident because I just feel like God already got it wrote down
Oh,
for
most
me.
definitely.
But um, yeah, just on some random like me just being the person that I am, like how I even started it. Like
Yeah.
it just was like it was. I guess it was yeah meant to be for real. So it was just one of those things, and so yeah, like I just ran from it for a long time. And now I'm finally getting to it to where I'm accepting it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like I said, only because like I just wanted to stay hungry and
Mm-hmm.
wanted to keep the same drive that I
Yeah.
had from the beginning. Like I said, a lot of people they get instant success or over time success, and then it's like the passion and everything goes
Goes
away
away.
from it.
Yeah.
So like now, now I'm just to the point to where like I do the I try to stay away now,
Hmm.
kind of from the restaurant. So, because I used to be in there like 24/9,
Yeah.
just to really, I don't know why. But again, because I have to be there sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, but then I also got two daughters.
Yeah.
So I don't want to be. I'm walking into restaurants uh, and you just see like the family and that working,
Hmm.
and I don't want my kids to be that.
Yeah.
So I
You
kind
don't
of
want your kids to see the family working?
no. I mean, because I'm gonna embed the grind and the hustle in
Yeah,
them for
yeah,
sure.
yeah, yeah.
I just don't want them to have to like that's their everyday routine.
Got you. Got
Like,
you. Yeah.
dang, daddy, like,
We always at the
yeah,
restaurant. Yeah.
Brooklyn,
Yeah.
like my oldest, like she be
Yeah.
like I pick her up, Daddy, we're not going to the restaurant today,
Yeah.
right? I'm like, dang, okay, all right, we gonna stay home or what you want to do,
Yeah.
uh, so yeah, like so that's where it kind of, like I say, it just set in and kind of hit me now.
So I'm gonna say this to you. I am like to hear that is it doesn't surprise me because just of the person that I've known you to be. You're
For sure,
very humble, very like give you the shirt off my back type
for
of
sure,
person,
for sure.
right? But one thing that I just want to say to you is I am freaking proud of you.
Appreciate
I
it.
may start crying and I'm gonna try not
Appreciate
to
it.
because I remember you in my kitchen. I remember y'all fixing those plates. I
Man,
remember the grind. And I was like, I told you, I was like, I like him. Like, it's
that's
something
how.
about him. Like, I like him. So to see that, and this is one thing that I've been blessed to be able to do, and I'm gonna say this in the most humble way. So, real room, be careful, okay? Um, I know that I have been chosen for a moment, right? And I can see that in other people as well, like the greatness and that there's
Sure.
something there. And so that is a gift that I've always had, and I ran for it from a long time as well. And there's a lot of things that I have ran from, but to hear you say that in that moment, I know there's a lot of people out there that deal with the same thing. Like, I don't want to see it, I don't want to touch it because as soon as I get here,
Yeah.
it'll be as soon as I get here, right? And so I deal with that probably every day,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So I get it. So again, I just want you to know I'm proud of you
Thank you.
and I see it. And man, kudos. I'm
I
glad you
appreciate
said
it.
all
I
of that.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Like a lot of people come to me like, especially like the older guys,
Yeah.
they like to flex a little
Yeah.
bit. So they be like, you too humble. Like we don't you too
Yeah.
humble. But
Yeah.
I just be like, man, it's just like that's just me. Like
Yeah.
I don't think that I'm better than nobody, like,
Right.
or just anything. Like, sometimes my mom would be like, "Boy, you too nice."
Yeah.
Like you got the heart to go. Like you too nice. But I just be like, I feel like Hanks wouldn't be Hanks if I wasn't that type of person.
Right.
Um, because again, you see people successful
Hmm.
and they get this big head on them,
Hmm.
and then it turns from people to rooting for you, loving you to hating on you and
Yeah.
going against everything that you
Yeah.
do. So that's why like I just be that way.
Yeah.
Like I wake up every day, thank God for everything that he done, the good, the bad.
Yeah.
Cause, sometimes you gotta see the bad to get to,
The good.
through stuff. And
Yeah.
so yeah, like I always just be like laid back, and chill, want to make sure everybody's straight. Yeah, so like yeah.
Yeah.
So, for
You like,
sure.
yeah. And listen, you can be nice and all the things and they still gonna hate, right?
Mhm.
So that's, be very clear on that. But I
For
truly
sure.
believe as if you continue to just be good to people, it'll definitely come back. And
Most definitely.
so Kudos, sir. I just had to say that. Okay.
Thank you.
So for people listening right now, they
Mhm.
working a full-time job, they, grinding, trying to do all of the things. Um, what extra work and sacrifice or mind shift does it really take to build what you have?
Um, just believe in yourself. Like,
Mm,
I'm the type of person like the world can be against me, but I believe in like that's how much I believe in myself. Like,
yeah.
I'm willing to go against it all. Like, and just and when you grinding, like sometimes you gotta put your head down so you don't see nothing. But what you working
Yep.
towards, so yeah, just and have faith, just and
Mhm.
those are the things that just really kind of got me like having faith and again believing in myself and just knowing that like um all of that work and the grind that I'll put in it.
Mhm.
Because if you work and you grind at it, like no matter what, like I feel like you can just do anything,
Yeah.
you know. Yeah, because I took a leap on faith to really walk away from guaranteed money,
Money. Yeah.
to like just landing on my feet out here with no backing, and just trying to make it happen. And so that's what kind of got me, I look at it like if I give this company X amount of hours out my day,
Mhm.
if I walk away from it, now those hours that I'm giving to the company, I can give it to myself.
Yep.
And now I'm able to go out and network and, stuff like that. Like in today's world that we live in, it's off the internet.
Yeah.
Uh, one video can change your life for real. So I tell everybody, especially like the young people, like they sit around, play the game all day. Record yourself, make
Yeah.
content. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like for real, because truth be told, like one video changed my life for
Yeah.
real. Just and shout out to my mama for that because
Mhm.
if it wasn't for her, like I wouldn't have never posted a video of me like taking a turkey leg and making it, do that. And
Yeah.
she was on me bad, like, son, like you tripping. Like you
Yeah.
need to and I'll never forget, she called me, we at work. I think at the time, like me and Child, because me and Child, we like if at work, it's like two peas in a pot,
Yeah.
like you know what I'm saying? So
I'm like, y'all doing what?
yeah, like so like my mama called me, she like, all right, I'm for real this time. Post this video. Like something just
Mm.
telling me to post this video.
Mm.
And I'm like, my mom don't really do Facebook for real. Like, I'm like, how about this? Like, you post.
Yeah.
She's like, send it. Boom. Sent her the video. Couple hours go by. She called me back like, boy, you see what that? Have you been on Facebook? I'm like, no. Like, she like, get on Facebook. And the video just doing crazy, like going crazy. And
Yeah.
then she was like, you should sell turkey legs. And even me seeing what the video is doing, I'm still running from like that moment. I'm running
Mm.
from that because you should sell turkey legs. And my response was instead of saying, yeah, you're right. My response was like, girl, don't nobody buy turkey legs but once a year at the fair. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Right.
And then she was just like, nah, seriously, like you should do
Start.
it.
Mhm.
So then that's when like that. So like one video like can I'm talking about change it all. Like I'm a firm believer in just making content.
Yeah.
Because like I say, you might have a video that might not do no numbers,
Mhm.
and then you got just that one video that's gonna shoot
Blow
up
up.
like that, and next thing you know, like and I by me being like I said, running from stuff all the time. Um, at the time of me like going viral, like it's so crazy. Like I even posted the same video literally maybe 2 years later
Mhm.
on TikTok, and it shot up to like 3.5 million views.
Wow.
The exact same video that my
Yeah.
mama argued me up and down about posting was the same video that went viral for me again.
Yeah.
And people reaching out like trying to send me stuff like sponsored,
Mm.
but I'm not. I'm like,
Mhm.
man, ain't nobody doing that.
Mhm.
But if I knew what I knew today, I would have utilized it all, and I would have ain't no telling,
Yeah.
like, but
What
I
it could
just
have
feel,
led to.
yeah,
Yep.
like just everything. But I think it's coming
It all
along
happened
though,
almost
for
definitely.
sure.
It all happens for a reason. Let's stay there real quick. The power of somebody believing in you or seeing something in you. Your mama
Mm.
saw something, she felt something, right? Let's talk on not just that, but how Hanks actually came to be. So selling, I don't know if I've ever heard this story.
Okay, so like, let me see. I need to go back some
Yeah.
to tell you, right? Okay, so it was probably I was working at Tinker at the time.
Okay.
I'm selling plates. This is when I'm selling plates on the weekends and
Yep.
stuff like that. Um, I sold that even even like the Brooklyn's lemonades.
Mhm.
I was selling those in pouches then,
Yep.
without a name.
Mhm.
You see what I'm saying? So everything that I was doing then, when I was just really just doing something
Mhm.
just for extra little money here and there,
Mhm.
I'm really selling plates, and I'm taking the money. I'm going to buy shoes. I'm going to, ain't no telling, so with the Hanks come about, excuse me,
Mhm.
with the Hanks coming about after the video goes viral,
Mhm.
and my mom was like, "Hey, you should sell turkey legs." Um, that's when my mind really get to racing. Like, even though I ran from it, like, but I'm still sitting at home, and I'm like, dang. And I'm going back to the video, and and I'm just reading the comments, and I'm just like, dang, this is crazy, right?
Yeah.
Um, so then she was like, you should post, that you selling them.
Mhm.
I was like, man, but I was like, all right, we'll just do 50 turkey legs a weekend.
Yeah.
Um, 50 turkey legs a weekend. I still got a good job.
Mhm.
Uh, the first time I think we ever posted, my mama posted that I'm selling turkey legs, like posted the cash app next to it. And when I tell you, like, it was so many, like,
Mm.
come, like, it was crazy. Like, it was like unreal.
Yeah.
And then she was like, boy, this is crazy. Like, so she writing it down, writing the orders
Orders,
down
yeah.
and stuff like that. And then I'm like, hey, mama, like, like, how many, orders? She was like, boy, we like at 250 orders. And
Really?
and she not even done writing it down. I'm like, oh my God, what we done got ourselves into, right? So, so that's when I like, at that point, again though, like, I'm I'm the type of person, like, okay, that's good, but I don't want to,
Settle. I ain't,
so
yeah.
like, I'm like, man, I'm telling her, like, I'm like, mama, this gonna be probably like a one-time thing. So boom, we did it like a month go by,
Mhm.
and then now the numbers are starting to increase
Wow.
even from the first time. So, and how I really knew it was real, like, we had people like driving, uh, this is no lie, like, we had people driving from Texas, Kansas, meeting us in a parking lot and
Ooh,
handing them a turkey leg.
that's crazy.
So after that, like I say, I sit up and I watch podcasts. As I watch,
Yeah.
that, like, this is all I do at
Mhm.
nighttime, and I just think constantly. And then so I'm just sitting around. I'm like, dang, like, man, what? I need to come up with a name.
Mhm.
But me being me, like, not trying to be the face of it, right?
Mhm.
I'm
Mhm.
like, Dave's Kitchen,
Mm.
or I'm just thinking all type of other names.
Yeah.
So it's one night, right? I'm calling my mom. One thing about my mama, like, she gonna pick up that phone, like, no matter what
Yeah.
time it is.
Yeah.
Uh, one night I called her, I'm like, all right, mom, I got a couple names. She's like, all right, this like 2 in the morning. Like,
Mhm.
she was like, I'm like, Dave's Kitchen. She was like, no.
Mm.
Like, straight up, like, she was like, no. I'm like, I had a couple more names I can't really remember. So then she just turned all of them down. Like, what?
Uh-huh.
No. Like, so boom, I hung up the phone. sitting there watching a podcast. At the time I was watching what is it? I'm Athlete,
Uh,
that podcast, and I called her again. It's like almost 4 o'clock. I called her, I was like, Hanks. She was like, boy, that's it. Just like
Cause
that.
I can hear your
Just
mama
like
saying it
she
too.
was like, boy, that's it.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that. She was like, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. She was like, and then that's when she get into it because she's like, yeah, because like, you can run specials and you can call
Mm,
it the Hank specials and you can do a
mm,
Hank sauce, like, and I'm like, that's it.
yeah.
So I'm like, all right, bet. I was like, and the logo gonna be me as a cartoon character. Like, this is at like 4 o'clock in the morning, I
Yeah.
swear. And that's where Hanks was really started.
Yeah.
After that, like, yeah, we was like, that's when my
Booming.
mama was like
Yeah.
on it. One thing about my mom, like, she whatever I said I wanted to do,
Hmm.
like, she didn't. I'm 12 years old. For my birthday, I asked for a lawnmower and a printer. She was like, what you need a lawnmower and a printer for? I'm like, I need a lawnmower to go cut grass. I need a printer to make flyers.
Hmm.
She went to go buy the and look every on the weekends. She'd just drive behind me. I got my bike
Oh.
and I'm just riding, getting out, doing my thing. She'll sit in front of the house, watch me cut the grass.
Yeah.
Um, she did that for me. Like, I tried to start a clothing line.
Mm-hmm.
It was called Keys to the City. I'm young. I'm thinking of I don't know what. Um, she all right,
Yeah.
let's go. And then the mindset that I got right, we in there and the dude told us the price of what he'll charge us for shirts. I think it was like 1,200.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, all right, come on. She was like, you really gonna? I'm like, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
She paid it. We get in the car. As soon as we get in the car, I'm like, this the last time we'll buy shirts from 'em.
Yeah.
I said that same 1,200. We could go buy the supplies and I just
Yep.
make the shirts ourselves.
Yep.
So what she do? Go
Go
buy
buy the
all the
stuff.
stuff. You know what I'm saying? So like everything that I've ever wanted to do in life, like
It
my
right
mama
there.
was, I'm talking about 10 toes. Like, so fast forward to now, like
Mm-hmm.
that's really like the heart of Hanks. Like,
Yeah.
like she's the one that's gonna make sure, son, you got a meeting, you need to do this, you need to do that, and my pops, he just so good with just like he's a
He a people person.
yeah, like what you know is crazy. Truth be told, like before that, like before Hanks,
Mm-hmm.
well, my pops won't talk to a soul.
You know what? That is true because I do remember seeing him in the gym and he would kind of be like low key over
Yeah,
there,
like it,
like you be like, do you
he
want to go say something to him or
yeah,
not?
like that's how but
Yeah.
like but he's like one of those type of people that just observe everything.
Most definitely.
Only just because like, like
He's
the
the
type of
protector.
the lifestyle that
Yeah.
we came from,
Yeah.
but everybody know him like so like now for me to start the Hanks, now everybody call him Pops. And
Yeah.
he just talkative, and that's what keep me really going,
I
like
love it.
to keep, because like I said, I know how he, really is like,
Yeah.
and like I said, and my mom, so my mom kind of just like she does everything.
Mm-hmm.
My pops, he just watch everything.
Mm-hmm.
So and then it just worked out perfect as a family. My little sister, I'm telling her like I'm starting a restaurant or whatever. She working at Starbucks.
Uh-huh.
She swear I'm making good money at Starbucks. I'm like, girl, you're not about to work in no Starbucks. So now I got her over there. She does the bartending and like
Yeah.
really just like to bring the family together. Like
Mm-hmm.
we was always close. Like but I just feel like we've gotten
Closer.
extremely closer now. Like my mama and my pops, like they really like my best friends for real. Cause
Mm-hmm.
I grew up with them. Like
Yeah.
they had me at a young age, so I really grew up with them. So it's kind of dope that I got like best friends and a
And your
parent, you know what I'm
parents.
saying?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, but yeah, like my mom, like I said, she be on it. Like anything that I put my mind to,
She gonna
I'm
support.
talking about right now. I can tell her right now, Mama, I feel like I can run a marathon.
Yeah.
She gonna tell me, I believe you can run a marathon, and whatever I need to do, like I'm gonna push you, push it. And so that's like really, like I said, so that's kind of how like the Hanks whole thing started off, and we was just rocking and rolling, like selling turkey legs every weekend, and then there's the numbers going up, but I still gotta go to work.
Hmm. How
Um,
long did you keep the job?
so after the food truck opened, um, I'm telling pops then.
Hmm.
So it's like this. So like my mom
Hmm.
telling me like, son, you need to see this.
Hmm.
You know, you need to see this. Like you got people coming up to the truck and they want pictures with you. They want to
Yeah.
see you. And
Yeah.
so you need to see this. But then I got my pops on this hand, like he like, boy, this shit can be gone tomorrow. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like this can be
Yeah.
gone tomorrow. Like
Yeah.
you got a good job,
That balance.
benefits.
Yeah.
Like he was like, don't quit that job. Like
Hmm.
so then just like I'm more leaning to him because I what I do all the time. Like
Hmm.
I kind of like shy away from it or run away from something that's good. Um until I know that it's a secured good.
Yeah.
So then one day I just woke up and I called my mom, I'm like, yeah, Pops is gonna be mad. So like, you feel me? Like he
Yeah.
gonna be mad. And she was like, son, like, you got it. And I'm telling her like, cause what's the worst that can happen? I'm
Right.
young, what, go get another job,
Hmm.
So I called my pops, I'm like, yeah, man, that Tinker, that's
Gotta let it
over
go.
with. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like that's over with. And he was like, all right,
Mm.
just like that. So that's what kinda happened. And same thing, to kind of piggyback off that story, that's the same thing like kind of happened like for me when I was going to college.
Hmm.
Uh I me and my mama going to the store. I remember us loading up this car at the time, about to get ready and take me to UCL.
Hmm.
I'm telling her like I looked at her like, my man, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I don't want to waste your time, your money. College ain't for me,
Yeah. Yeah.
And then she was like, and like for her, she like, not like, what you mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'm just like, and I told her from that day, I'm like, but I promise you, like, you will never have to worry about me, like,
Mm.
uh, not not working, like getting in trouble.
Yeah.
You know, I'm. And she called my pops like he was on some like she probably thought that at the time like he was gonna agree with her.
Yeah.
And then he was just like, well, I mean, if he being honest with you, then, don't force it. Because
Yeah.
I knew what I was going to do. Like, I was going to go to college. No, there's no authority over me. I ain't going to go to class. I'm
Yeah.
about to party.
Yep.
But from that day, she backed me. And yeah, so like, even, like I said, to this day, like, so she kind of just like always was the one telling me, my pops telling me, like, nah, you need to do this.
Yeah.
You need to do that. But then, like I say, and then that's when I went to Tinker. And I'm telling Child, like, bro, I don't know how long I'm going to be able
Yeah.
to last, like, and I'm telling him. And it's kind of hard when it really got hard for me to go to work at
Hmm.
Tinker is like when I start seeing real money
Yeah.
from the truck,
Yeah.
and I'm like, and I'm doing less work. And it
Hmm.
don't even seem like work to me
Hmm.
because I'm doing something
You
that
enjoy it.
I enjoy,
Yeah.
So then I'm just like, man, I'm like, bro, I'm telling him, and even I swear, I'm telling him I'm like, bro, you need to leave too.
Yeah. He would tell me.
Like, I'm like, bro, you need to leave, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm like, bro, what's the worst that can happen, bro?
Yeah.
Like, you can just venture out and do anything. Like, this is
Hmm.
what real life conversations that we
Hmm.
have up there, and I'm telling everybody this.
And at the time, he was doing photography and video.
And I'm telling
Yeah.
him, and I'm like, bro, you so cold with the camera, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, and then of course we talk, we
Hmm.
super close. He telling me, yeah, I did this. photo shoot, and
Mhm.
I'm like, bro, how much, because we,
Mhm.
we talk like this, so we talking numbers and stuff. I'm like, bro, there's no way that I'm about to be here.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, you tripping? But Child, he just,
He's
you know how he is. So I'm just like,
security.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I'm like, bro, that camera. I'm like, bro, that camera changed everything.
Yeah.
That's when I swear I'm telling them this, and then like, and I'm like, I was like, bro, I'm gonna just do it one day.
Mhm.
I said, right now, I ain't. I said, but I'm gonna walk away from here one day, and I'm like, I'm telling him, I'm like, we gotta. It's these two older guys called
Mhm.
Deaton and Washburn, right?
Mhm.
At the job. I'm like, bro, me and you. I said, if we don't walk away right now, we gonna be looking like them. Like we gonna be them,
We gonna be them, yeah.
So we laughed about it, we joked about it, and then just one day um it was probably the month of me walking away from Tinker.
Mhm.
Um he was like, I just start coming in late because I
Mhm.
just didn't have the,
Mhm.
I'm just like, I don't want to come in
Yeah.
here. Then that's when I knew I had to leave because I go from loving the job to I just absolutely hate it.
Hate it.
So
Yep.
then I just don't, and me, I'm not the type of person that walks around mad and
Mhm.
having bad days. Like
Mhm.
that's something that my pops embedded to me. He like, well, you ain't never had a bad day.
Yeah.
You probably got a bad moment,
Yeah.
but you ain't having no bad day, and you shouldn't let a bad moment determine your whole day. So like I just that's how I really I really live by that.
Mhm.
Like I can be having the worst day ever when nobody
Nobody
ever
know
know.
it. Yeah.
Just because like I'm a firm believer, like I don't want to pass off bad energy, and
Yeah.
somebody might be having a excellent day probably one time out their life,
And then they
and they
encounter
bump into
you.
me and be like,
Yeah.
dang,
Mm-mm.
so I just started hating going in there. And
Mhm.
my last day walking in, I'm like maybe like 2 hours late. My boss was like, I need to talk to you. I'm like, man, I need to talk to you. Like, so don't nobody know.
Yeah.
I ain't tell nobody. Um, so he was like, all right, come on. We went in the room. Uh, he was like, man, what's up with you being late? You know, and then I was just like, this ain't for me no more.
Mhm.
Like this is it for me. Like I can't. He looked at me.
Like,
he
you sure?
Yeah, but it's so crazy, right? So he looked at me and he opened up the door and he kind of tried to see if like people was around,
Mm.
and he was like, shut the door, and he was like, that's what I wanted from you. I
Mm.
want you to walk away. He was like, cause I know you one of the ones. Like I want you to leave
Mm.
just like that. So he was like, let me just get the paperwork for you
Yeah.
so you can sign your 2 weeks notice and all of that. You know what I told him?
Yeah.
I don't even want the 2 week notice.
I'm good.
I'm good. Like
Yeah.
I just told him cause for me walking away from it, I'm gonna put my all over here.
Mhm.
And by me putting my all in it, like I know I'll be all right.
Yeah.
Uh and so yeah, like I walked in the locker room, I told everybody like, hey, it's over with. Like
Mhm.
people, kind of sad and
Yeah.
all of that. So, um I was sad for a long time though. Only because like I worked with them every
Yeah.
day for 8 years.
Man.
So, they like I look at them like family for real,
Mhm.
because I don't got family down here.
Yeah.
That's like I probably got like truth be told, I probably got like maybe maybe 12 family members out
Yeah.
here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like when I kind of like lock in with people, like I lock in like as like that's family,
Yeah.
So yeah, so told them, yeah, basically our last goodbyes or whatever.
Yeah.
And then yeah, I just walked away and I ain't never looked back. I ain't never, thank God, like I never had to go get another
Yeah.
job or so. And yeah, like that was the beginning of Hanks right there. Like
Come on.
so I just kept going, and then when I walked away from the job,
Mhm.
that's when I was able to like really just
Mhm.
do like networking and bumping shoulders with people that I needed to bump shoulders with
Come
to,
on.
and just be able to just start my own
Yeah.
avenue, like my own lane. And that's how I am to this day. Like I stay to my own lane. Like I don't want to merge over to nobody else's lane. I don't care about what nobody else got
Come on.
going. I just stay, and if
Focused.
yeah, focus, and just try to keep genuine people around me. Yeah, and that's just me. Uh,
Let's talk on that. Genuine people around you. We were talking about like the brotherhood that you
mm,
formed with some previous guests that's been on
yeah,
the
for sure, for
podcast.
sure.
Shout out to them. Running some successful businesses in Oklahoma City. How important has those relationships been to you?
It's like super important,
Yeah.
only because too, like you like I can have I got partners that I'm super close with,
Right.
right? But they can't never relate to how I feel.
Mm-hmm.
So me having relationships and building a bond with people that's on a day-to-day basis
Mm.
just like me, they can kind of relate,
Yeah,
not
most
kind of, they
definitely. They
can relate,
can. Yeah.
so it's like, they deal with the same things I deal with.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Like they deal with people talking bad about them,
Mm-hmm.
and just the all of the slick hate, like me and Cordell
Mm-hmm.
scramble, like that's my guy. We'll call each other and be like, "What's your mind like?"
Yeah.
Like, because like
Yeah.
at one point in time, it was like, boy, the city was just. I told every time you turn around, we on Facebook getting talked about,
Yeah.
and we be like, but and you see it,
Yeah.
even if you try to ignore it, So I can't run to my partners over here because they on some. They ready to
Mm.
trip. They ready to, they want to talk back to these people. And I'm telling them like, hey, don't
It's
worry
not
about
worth
that.
it.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So now me calling Cordell, like, it's like, bro, how you dealing with this? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, so we'll talk it down like that. Like, bro, how you, how can you, like people come in your restaurants,
Mhm.
they see you, they come speak to you,
Right.
leave out of there
After
and
they
talk
did, yeah.
bad about you. And then look, a couple days later, be back in there. I'm like, so
How does
that's
that work?
that's when I knew. That's
Yeah.
when I knew. Having the light on you,
Mm.
when somebody can use your name
Mhm.
for good or bad,
Mhm.
and it brings them attention.
Mm.
And you gotta think like a lot of people live for attention nowadays.
Mm.
So regardless if it's like right now, you can get on the internet right now and be like, Hanks is some of the best food in
Mhm.
in the city. Scramble is the best, brunch
Brunch
spot
spot.
in the
Mhm.
region. Oak Room, the hottest thing going.
Mhm.
Everybody gonna jump on that and show love.
Yeah.
But now Hanks is trash. Scramble is trash. Oak Room, they be tripping.
Yeah.
Now everybody going on there under the
Yeah.
post,
Yeah.
sharing it. It's just like, which is but me though, like I can't just like, and I put it like this, like just like how I can't come to all my homies and talk to them about the business side
Yeah.
to where they can relate is the same way that I can't argue with somebody that can't never relate to me
Mm.
in my shoes.
So you
Like
wasting your time.
I'm wasting my time. Like you, they'll never know how to be to where you sleep and you spending thousands of dollars on, what I'm saying, like on your truck getting delivered Monday.
Ooh, Lord.
They don't know how it feel to uh, provide for families, uh, paying the crew. I don't even call them. They
Yeah.
that's my family. You
That's what
feel
I
me? Like
say. The
so,
Ellen
yeah.
family.
Like
Yeah.
so like
It's people depending on you.
right. So they don't understand that.
Yeah.
And a lot of people that try to talk bad about
Yeah.
us, like they don't even know us for real.
Yeah.
You probably come over here and meet me, and I'm probably like realest, coolest person you done probably ever
Yeah.
met before.
Yeah.
But instead, to get your own version of me, you rather piggyback off of what? the negative people saying online,
Ooh,
you know.
come on,
So you
somebody.
gotta just
Come on,
so
somebody.
so the relationships is super dope.
Yeah.
Like I say, Kilo them man over there at the Oak Room, like them they're my brothers too. Like we locked in for
Yeah.
sure. They come around, they sit at the bar, come
Mm.
to one time, shout out to Devo, he come to Hanks and he'll sit there with my pops like all day long.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking about from like do a whole shift there,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
and that's just like the kind of bonds that we have. So like we do, so that's why we come together like on holidays now, and we celebrate with each other because it's like just it's good to just show like people like you can be successful and have a name and still be cool. Like you can,
Yeah.
like a lot of people when they're successful or got this name or whatever, they tend to kind of like it automatically comes like
Mhm.
you gotta go against each other.
Yeah. I don't
So
understand that.
I
That
I
drives me
I never
crazy.
get it.
Yeah.
So like with that, with them to be, still like cool down to earth, we
Mm.
support each other,
Yeah.
like, and that's one of the things. Like right now, if Cordell called me right now, I'd come over there and work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If
I love
if
it.
Kilo them called me right now, like I whatever we
What
need
you
to do,
need.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's just what it is. Cause I know it's the same,
Yeah. Let me say this. I think it's so important just with that brotherhood. I think that's it's definitely important. I think it's always important to surround yourself around like-minded people that
Most
are
definitely.
doing the same, if not better, so that you can continue to grow and evolve. I think it's also one of those things where what you brought up is, people not understanding who y'all truly are or who
Mhm.
you truly are as a person, and they create these narratives, right? Because somebody said, I'm going to say this to the real room fam out there, stop creating the narratives, get to know somebody first
Mhm.
and understand that that is a person and they have feelings too, right? They're trying to run and do things and create something for their family, a
For
legacy for
sure.
their family. And
For
so,
sure.
with that, I'm going to lead into this. You got two beautiful daughters now.
Yeah.
And so, what does that rhythm now look like with making sure that your legacy lives on through them?
So that's where I kind of branded like Brooklyn with
Hmm.
the Brooklyn Lemonade, right?
Yeah.
Um and I did that because like if you know me, like Brooklyn before Chanel came along,
Hmm.
like Brooklyn is wherever I'm at, she can
She
go
was
with
at,
me.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's always like that to this day. Like, I just feel like, um, yeah, just showing her everything, and I'm
Yeah.
raw with her. Like I just try to be raw as possible,
Mhm.
um, just to show her so she won't be lost. You
Yeah.
know, so to and I right now she's so spoiled. So she
Yeah.
just I'm like Brooklyn, like like we'd
Yeah.
come in a restaurant or whatever. I'm like Brooklyn, like we all work for you.
Yeah.
Like this is yours. You know that, right?
Mm.
She like, wait a minute, for real?
Mm.
And then I'm like, yeah. I'm like, cause this gonna be here forever.
Yeah.
Like, so I'm like, so regardless of what you want to do in life. Like, and this is me really like I real life have conversations with my 9-year old like this.
Mhm.
Just tell her like, um, but I have to explain that to her because she's a kid. Like, dang, why we always got to go to the restaurant?
Yeah.
So I gotta slow her down. Like, well, I gotta go check on this because this is gonna be here forever.
Yeah.
I'm like, so we gotta keep this going. Like, and this is gonna be, this is
Yours.
yours, so, and then you're gonna be able to take this and you're gonna be able to pass it along. And,
Mm.
that's why I do this.
Yeah.
Chanel, I'm in the works right now of coming up with something for her.
I love it.
Just to, and then just so like right now, like Brooklyn, like a lot of people come up to her like Brooklyn, I seen your highlights. Like I see your
She's a
highlights.
baller already.
No,
It's
for real.
crazy.
Like
Yeah.
she like, I see your highlights.
Yeah.
So a lot of people just know her for just her just I'm allowing her to be herself.
Yeah.
You know,
Love that.
like at one point in time, like Brooklyn, Brooklyn gonna have some money on her.
Mhm.
So I got a lot of friends that's gonna walk up to her like, you got some money on you? She be
Mhm.
like, nah, it's in the car. Then they be like, here, now you got some money on so like
Yeah.
I just so I try to make it fun for her
Mhm.
so she won't be burnt out. So by the time she is old enough to step in and want to run it, if she want to run it, but how whatever she want to do is like how my mom is,
Yeah. You
like that's
gon'
how I am. Like
Yes, sir.
I am like so she can say, Daddy, I don't want to food in no restaurant.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Whatever you want to do,
I'm
I'm
here
right there
for it.
behind you. You feel me? But so I kind of like, I balance it out. I try to, make it so, like I said, so where she don't have to be at the restaurant all the
Yeah.
time. But sometimes though she do want to go up to the restaurant.
Yeah.
She walk in, she see us busy on Tuesdays. That's all they order is chicken and fish.
Yeah.
She'll walk in, she'll peep in the kitchen. Y'all got fresh chicken drop? So like, so then she'll go back outside and dribble a little basketball. So,
Oh,
so it's fun watching it.
yeah.
But at the same time, I know I can't get too comfortable just having her
Mhm.
there all the time and just thinking about myself.
Yeah. Most
So
definitely.
that's one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it. Every entrepreneur hits a wall. Like you get to this moment where you ask like, can I really do this, right?
Yeah.
Do you what would you say to people that are having that moment and what kept you pushing through?
Um, Hitting it again. That's when you got to go back to yourself.
Mm,
You know, and ask yourself, and also go back and look where you started to
yeah.
where you at now. So don't ever be, again, that's why I piggyback what I said earlier. We get this company 15 years
Hmm.
and then we're like, damn, we got 5 more years, and then 5 more years come. So if you go back and look at yourself and be like, dang, I have came a long way.
Yeah.
Because I think we grind so hard to where we really don't even understand or even paying attention to see how far we've made it.
True.
So we can be the next and just never give up. I
Yeah.
say that because like somebody can promise you something and say, hey,
Mhm.
tomorrow at 5 o'clock,
Mhm.
be there at 5 o'clock, and I got X amount of money for you to
Yeah.
change your life forever. We get there at 5 o'clock, the person not there.
Hmm.
Could be running late, could be running behind or whatever.
Yeah.
But with how we is, we'll just shut down so fast. Now we mad. We didn't drove off. We didn't
Yeah.
pass the person that's coming with the bread.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's just like, so I say all that to say like, you never just never give up because tomorrow might be that day for you.
Mhm.
Like or
Mhm.
30 minutes later might be that moment for you to change it all.
Yeah.
You just gotta break through it. If you not if you ain't had a hard time, like if you ain't had a hard time like with it, you're not doing, you're not doing enough.
Hmm.
Cause you gotta have it's no way around it.
Yeah.
It's no way around it versus you um losing, workers.
Mm.
Uh Sometimes you gotta get in there and work harder than them
Mhm.
just to show them like I'm not
How?
asking you
Mhm.
something to do something that I wouldn't do.
Correct.
So you gotta kind of show that. You gotta show them that, but being like just a upcoming entrepreneur though, like you just gotta stay down, like I say, and
Yeah.
just head down, grind, don't worry about nothing else, you know. It's hard though sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, you when you go from being private
Mhm.
to out in the public,
Yeah.
now everything changes. Um, and I always thought like, when people say like, oh, like that person been changed.
Yeah.
It's really not the person. It's the people around the person.
That's it.
It's the people around it. So like to be truthful, like I've I ain't gonna say I lost friends or whatever, but like I've like stopped talking to people, dealing with people that
Mhm.
I never thought that I ever not deal with.
Yeah.
Only because like you gotta protect your peace.
Most
Like,
definitely.
a lot of people don't understand like what you go through. Like everybody see or assume like, dang, like you successful, like you shouldn't have no bad
Mhm.
days, or I mean, or like you shouldn't feel no type of way or
Yeah.
anything like that. But you don't understand what I'm dealing with.
Yep.
I got 20 different personalities that I'm dealing with in a day.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I got two kids that I gotta balance to uh cut off of being a boss real quick to being a dad.
Right.
You know, all type of stuff, and be there for the people that I really am locked in for.
Yep.
So it's just like, so that's why it's important to like um keep keep genuine people around you.
Most definitely.
You know,
That's why I'm like, I got so many different personalities. People don't understand. Like, I'm trying to sell real estate myself.
yeah,
Then I'm dealing, running a whole brokerage with 11 other people that depend on me to keep going.
man,
Like, you lose sleep behind that. And so for me, it's always important to extend grace to people because you never know what they're going through. You
right.
never know what they're balancing. So
And
yeah.
and to piggyback off that, what you just said, like extending grace and stuff like that, right? So one time I'm in the Oak Room.
Uh-huh.
Uh, I don't know if but we go crazy. We go crazy.
I kind of noticed when I went this past
We go
weekend.
crazy, right? So I had this I had which I ain't gonna say her name, but she's super close to us. Like
Mhm.
she's super close to us. And we buy bottles. Like, I
Mhm.
mean, it's just and I do it because like it's fun,
Experience, let other people
experience.
experience it. Yeah.
So and these is my people. So
Mhm.
like I support them to the most high.
Mhm.
Um, she was like, "How do you buy all these bottles and not
Mhm.
nobody pitch in for them?" Right? So this is us in the middle of the club, and my response to her is that everybody's not able to experience
Mhm.
this type of experience on their own.
Right.
So you do that to, because this is something that they'll probably never forget.
Yeah.
And this is small.
Yeah.
This is just us having fun, stuff like that. So I don't look at it like that. Like I
Mhm.
look at it like I want everybody to have fun. I
Yeah.
want everybody to feel like the man in that
Mhm.
moment.
Yeah.
So
I
that's why
want everybody to win.
everybody,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
so when like I'm saying we, like when
Mhm.
we buy bottles,
Mhm.
it's everybody, even if you don't pitch in a dime,
Yeah.
like it ain't because I do it regardless. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? So why not show a person like these experiences that they might not ever be able to do
Mhm.
on like I said, on their own.
Yeah.
So she was like, I never thought of it like that.
Yeah.
She told me, she told me, she was like, boy, you messed me up with that one. This is like the next day. She was like, boy, you messed me up with that one.
Yeah.
Like I talked to your mama like
Yeah.
2, 3 days about it. Like I feel bad. Like,
Yeah.
but I'm
Mhm.
just saying, like, so you have to, like no matter what, like just show love. Like just
Mhm.
no matter what. Me, I'm the type of person like I I'll do anything for anybody.
Yeah.
But like, like because you you're the person that'll ruin it if you take my kindness for weakness,
Yeah.
or you thinking that you getting over on me. I'm just doing it because I'm just a pure hearted
Nice
person.
person. Yeah.
I'm gonna forever be, I'm gonna forever be good. So
Yeah.
I just hope that you will never just, mistreat it.
Yeah.
But I mean, but for one thing about it is, and even if you do, oh well, I'm not gonna change the person that I am.
That
Now
part.
you're just gonna be on the outside looking in like, dang, I done messed up. You know?
Listen, it hit different though. When
No,
people
for
do,
sure.
it hit different. But that's one thing where I always, no matter how people come for me, no matter
Uh,
how, it may hurt, I never wanted to change who I am,
yeah,
right? I never want to create experiences or be able to have this for people to be able to share their story, because the hope is that it touches the one, and you never know. Even y'all out having a good time, bottles, whatever, you never know that actually could inspire somebody to become
right.
their best self,
Cause
right?
I know me being young, and
Yeah.
I'm seeing people popping bottles like, dang,
Yeah.
that's hard.
Yeah.
Like one day maybe I'm a, you
Yeah.
know, and to now to be able to be the actual one that's in
Mhm.
there doing
Yeah.
that, like like you said, that'll motivate a lot of people.
You never know.
You walk in places, and you go to let's say you go to a steakhouse the first time,
Mhm.
you might start off with an 8 ounce.
Mhm.
But you didn't see it. You done looked over there and they eating 22-ounce steaks.
Right.
I'm like, dang, okay, one day I'm at, so it's just like, so I take everything for like, motivation.
Most
Like I
definitely.
don't never, I don't hate on nobody. And
Yeah.
even if they hate on me, I, I still wish them the best.
Still wish you the
Like I
best.
don't want nobody to, because I don't want to see nobody do bad.
No,
You know
ever.
what I mean?
Ever.
So it's
I
just,
love it. Okay, you've gone from kitchen dream, this is we almost done. Okay,
mhm.
kitchen dream to a city favorite. But I know you're not done. So
No.
what's next for Chris Day?
All right, all right. So you'll be the first person to know.
Okay, come on.
I'm like 30 that 30, well, I'll say 30 days just to be
Okay.
uh yeah, like 30 days out for like Hanks 2.0 will be done. So
Hey, y'all
yeah,
heard that here
yeah,
on the Real Room.
yeah. So
Hanks 2.0.
2.0. Yep.
Yes,
So
congratulations.
thank
What is
you.
that going to look like? Do you want to share? You don't have to share.
Um it's gonna be um I don't want to spill too much milk.
Don't, no, okay,
No,
then
no,
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 no.
no,
We
don't say,
good. No,
don't
we
say, don't
good.
say.
No, because it's the real room. So we
Okay,
gotta go. We
okay,
gotta be
come on.
real.
Exclusive.
Um, it's most definitely gonna be like I have like the hookahs, the outdoor seating.
Mm,
I gotta so more. It's more of like, so it's no restaurant.
okay,
So it won't be a restaurant.
okay.
Let's just say, have you been to the truck yard?
Yes,
So just more truck yardish, but just you know
a good vibe.
good
Just,
vibe.
yeah.
How to I'm a have it to where like the local food trucks will come in and do their thing and make some money, so they'll be
Are
able
we sure
to.
we want to share this?
Yeah, come on,
Okay,
yeah, we
okay,
good, we
okay.
good.
Because what God has for him is for
It's
him,
for
and
me. It ain't
period.
gonna stop
Okay, yeah,
nothing, So,
yeah.
but yeah, for sure. Like, so um, I will be dropping a video soon on
Okay,
the updates of it and stuff like that. But yeah, for sure. So all of the food truck people, y'all got a food truck, holler at me. Because I'm gonna be rotating them in and out.
I love it.
Like I said, just and that's just the thing about it is like just man, come on, it's enough money out here for everybody to eat.
Yeah, most
Like
definitely.
so, but it's gonna be a good a good vibe for sure.
Yes,
One day if you free, just let me know. I'll take you out over there. It's
most
downtown
definitely. Most definitely.
for sure.
Yes. So will Hank's food truck be there?
Okay. All right.
Okay.
We being real. So I'm actually
Now don't share if you don't
no,
want
no,
to.
no, it's good. It's
Okay.
good. Like I'm actually like coming out with a new food truck. So it's gonna be more of a wing truck.
Okay.
Wings, a couple more items that
Okay.
I keep,
Shh, keep
but for sure wings, truck. So yeah, and then that's another step for something else.
quiet. Okay.
I'll tell you when we get
Okay.
done
When
with
we get
this
off, we
for
can't
sure.
we can't
But
share that.
but yeah, so it's gonna be like I said. So it won't on the weekends. I will have like the turkey legs and the ribs and stuff like that on the truck,
Okay.
but like yeah, for the most part, it's a wing truck for sure. So it's gonna be pretty dope. I'm really excited. I'm really excited to yeah,
Yeah.
to show like
Yeah.
this one. I've been, man. I went through some things with
I'm
this
sure.
spot, But the devil worked, but
Mm.
God always working harder than that. So
Always.
we ain't tripping
Always. He's always gonna win.
for sure.
Especially when it comes to his chosen.
Yeah,
I definitely believe that. So kudos, sir. Kudos to you.
thank you.
I'm super proud of you and everything that you've been doing, your family, all of the things. I got one more question for you. When it's all said and done, what do you want Hanks in your journey to represent for Oklahoma and the people watching your grind?
Um, that anybody can do it
Hmm.
because that's true though. Like
Yeah.
anybody can do it. Like you just like I really like for the ones that know like I really like I feel like if everybody really know like my story for real,
Mm.
like they'll look at it totally different. They'll look at it
Mm.
because like when I tell you like I was in the mud for real,
Hmm.
like built this like out of the mud, like riding around, like I said, trunk full of $10 plates.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To riding around with pans of cookies and you know what I mean? So it's just
Mhm.
like to know me is like to like, I really feel like anybody that want to do something
Yeah.
like they really can like kind of like look at me and be like dang like he really did that like
Yeah.
so I really do it like I tell people like like all the time like especially like the younger you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying the YNs is what they call them
Lord, I
like
hate
I
that.
try to tell them like like you can like bro, you can have jewelry you can have
Yeah.
cars you can have all of this just the same how you go hard for the streets, all of that, like
Mhm.
put that in yourself.
Yeah.
Put that in yourself. Like even whatever you want to do. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like you can do that. Like so that's one of my main things why I go so hard and I show love and because when it's all said and done, what I want to be like, hey, make sure when you go to Oklahoma, like you
Yeah.
gotta go to these places, or like people see me out, like you're like, hey, that's Hank.
Yeah.
A lot of the older people I ain't gonna call them old, my bad, but a lot of the
Seasoned.
yeah, seasoned well. So, but a lot of the like, the older people they get it to where they they think my pops is Hank,
Yeah.
and like they're like, oh, that's Hank Jr.
Mhm.
And then like if my pops here, you like, hey, Hank, like
Yeah.
and then sometimes like I gotta correct him,
Yeah.
like nah, like
That's me.
and the only at first it didn't bother me, but at times it's like, nah, I can't let nobody like have my name. Like
Yeah.
I'm the one that really,
Did all that.
you know what I'm saying? Like so I be having to correct them, but it's like no hard feelings, but I just be having to like, nah, like, like this is nah,
Mhm.
you gotta but I mean I get it though. Like when most people start businesses and stuff like
Mhm.
that, they'll think it's straight. Oh, his parents is the
Yeah.
owners, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But like I said, for people to really just know me, like, but that's come in with me just being humble, laid back. Like,
Mhm.
again, like I really don't care for the light,
Like,
but
yeah.
so yeah, just always remember, like, you can just do anything.
Mm.
You just put your mind to it. Some days it's gonna be hard.
Yeah.
Some days you might make $50. One day you might make $5,000. So
You never know.
never get down on yourself, just keep going. Like, that's because I really think like the entrepreneur is really the way. Like I
Mhm.
think like we in a time in today's world that, like I said, you got social media, you got
Yep.
the cameras that make you, man, them
It's
cameras is
crazy.
crazy. Them cameras is crazy.
It's
Like,
crazy.
you have one viral moment, take advantage of it.
Yeah.
Use it, keep using it. Like I
Mhm.
said, because that's what I did. Like I used the same video 2, 3 years later, ps-
You never know.
and then like right now I got a video going viral right now with
Mhm.
my little sister on it.
Okay.
Um, right now, it's an older guy online right now. He do the tendonism. I don't know if you ever have
Uh-uh.
he pick up a rib and the bone come right out. He'll
Oh,
slam his
yes.
glasses.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so boom. So again, I'm just at home
Yeah.
scrolling, and I've been seeing it. You know what I'm
Uh,
saying? And I'm like Shanti, but now I notice that everybody's doing it, and majority of the people's doing it is going viral
yeah.
because right now that's the thing
That's
that's
the thing.
so I told her like, "Hey, Shanti, we gonna do this." So she like, "No, I need to record you." I'm
Mhm.
like, "No, see, that's expected,
Yeah.
But if having a different face,
Yep.
and you're a girl, like and like right now, the video's going,
Crazy.
and that's all I've been selling is like I'm talking. I can keep turkey legs.
Yeah.
Like people coming out of town, like it's probably like maybe a couple weeks ago a family came in. It was like three like Suburbans,
Mm.
and they just said they just came down here for a road trip away from San Antonio.
Mm.
So it's just so the internet.
Yeah.
Use the internet. No matter what you do, I don't care if you a plumber or
Use what you got.
use what you got and put a camera in front of it.
Yep.
That's what's gonna take you. You have to use the internet. Like you
Yeah.
feel me? So for sure. So that's one of the things. It's always, that I want people to know about me.
Mm.
Like just I can do it, you can do it,
Yeah.
and just keep going. God got you, like I say, it's gonna be bad days. You're gonna have bad moments.
Yeah.
Let me say bad moments.
Moments.
Yeah, because nobody have a bad day. But yeah, like that. So for sure.
Oh, I appreciate you. Anything that we did not touch on, anything that you want to leave with?
Mm, for the ones that don't know, I'm gonna do a little pubbing on a restaurant right now.
Yeah, most definitely.
Uh,
Look right there.
Tuesdays, Tuesdays, I call it Hank's Tuesdays, cause a lot of it's expensive nowadays. So
Hmm.
I know how I get. You trying to take a family out.
Yeah.
You got so I call it Hank's Tuesdays to kind of like give back. So every like I got fish baskets, chicken baskets for $7. Um I do happy hour at the bar all day long, $3 shots, $5 drinks. And that just kind of give people, like I said,
Yeah.
you can come up there on a Tuesday, eat good if you want some drinks.
Yeah.
It'll be $20,
Come on.
or if you got a family of, a
A
large
lot.
family,
Yeah.
you can come still eat good and,
Mm.
for, for a decent price. So yeah, I have that. Wednesdays I do half price wings,
Okay.
from 3 to 6, fried or smoked. Thursdays, for again I do this because I know sometimes it can be tough. So I do like $10 off a turkey leg.
Okay.
So I run specials all day long on turkey legs.
Okay.
So like I gotta so like my the stuffed mac and cheese and the stuffed dirty rice, instead of it being 20 some dollars, it's only $15. So that Fridays is ladies' night, um, where I have a DJ. He plays all of the slow jams and stuff like that. The ladies at the bar drink for $5 all night long from 5 to close. brunch I do on Saturdays. I got a DJ with the R&B vibes, sing along, bottomless mimosas. Um, and then we got Sunday Fun Day.
Yeah.
Sunday
It'd be
Fun Day.
packed Sunday
Yeah,
fun
Sunday
day.
Fun
I
Day as
I
well.
haven't been, but I see the videos. I'm
Yeah,
like, goodness
Sunday
gracious.
Sunday Fun Day. And then we kind of like, we start there, and then we bounce around. Shout out to Vic on 26.
Okay.
We locked in with him as well. So I pretty much kind of like everybody that Hank, I'm pushing them to the next spot with us.
Got you.
And let's go to 26. Then
I love that.
we
Yeah.
show him some love. Then we go over to the Oak Room and
Mm.
stuff like that. And yeah, just one
One
thing
big
about
circle.
just one thing about me, like I just love seeing like just people around just having a good time and just know
Mm,
how to and just to enjoy each other,
yeah.
like life is already hard. You see what we go through in the world, you know what I'm saying? We might wake up, everybody can't leave their house, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? So it's just like I'm just all about that. Like I just want to just push that. Like
Yeah.
like I just call it rock stars. Like I just came up with this thing like, yeah, I'm a rock star. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So and just because truth be told, like when have you ever seen a rock star like mad or
Mhm.
the ones at least the ones that I see like they
Mhm.
always having a good time. They got their people with them. They having a good time, and that's just like what I kind of push though.
Yeah.
Just to show love, spread spread positive energy, good
Most
vibes.
definitely.
And then just wake up the next day and I be hurting sometimes. But no, we go so and just get just have a good time.
Yeah.
Always, be positive, show love, never hate.
Yeah,
Like
most
that's
definitely.
that's one thing. Like, man, it's like that hating, like it's terrible. Like, like you got people out here that's really, trying their hardest to make something
Mhm.
happen. Trying to, and for people to come in and just, like I know we said we were supposed to wrap this up, but
No,
I
you
gotta
good.
say
You
this like,
good.
um, what gets to me, like, and a lot of stuff don't really get to me is though,
Mhm.
like, um, the city will get behind somebody that's not even from here,
Hmm.
come here and tear us down.
Mhm.
Like, and people begin to just really backing them.
Yeah.
I'm like, dang, like how y'all, you feel me? Like how
Yeah.
you should never let an outsider come in and do that to your people.
Right.
Because most of the business owners here, give back to the communities and,
Yeah.
doing all type of stuff, but y'all will let somebody come in and just bash our city like that. And
Yep.
then y'all really be behind it and for it, which is it just don't make sense to me versus us just coming together and just pushing what we got down here to make people want to come down here and really spend some
Rock with
money,
us.
you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
and like you said, rock with us and stuff like that. So that's why it's just genuine. Like the relationships that I build with the celebrities that come in, like
Mhm.
I'm not asking them to come to, to my restaurant. I'm not inboxing them. It's just, like
They pop
they
up.
just pop up and then they get their own experiences, their own self,
Yeah.
but a lot of the times, like you got people if they get online and they see like, okay, where to go in Oklahoma,
Mhm.
if they talking bad about dang
Mhm.
near every spot,
Mhm.
ain't no money gonna flow here.
Yeah.
So you
We
gotta
are
think like that.
worst critics sometimes, and it's sad because I see several businesses. Now, granted, let me say this. Not all businesses do
For
things
for
excellent,
sure, for
right?
sure, for
But
sure.
what I'm not gonna do is get online and bash you or whatever.
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna have a conversation. And so there was one restaurant in the city that I went to, and I shared with them my thoughts to that person. to the owner versus going online and bashing
Right,
them, right? Because I think it's so important that we do things like that versus going out into the public. Because
right.
how is the person going to fix it? And then if you come to them with it and you didn't bash them, then how
Now
am
they
I supposed to
defense.
receive that? You know
Right,
what I'm
because now
saying?
they in you get in
In
defense
defense
mode,
mode. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then that goes where you like,
Yeah.
okay, do I respond to this person?
Right.
Like, because it's a lot of people like, man, I'm talking about every I done went through some crazy experiences, like people just trying to get like free food. And then
Yeah.
so then when like and I tell them straight up like you don't got to do me like that.
Mhm.
If you need some extra food,
Mm.
I'd rather for you to just ask me
Yeah.
versus trying to say something ain't right or
So
it
you can
wasn't
get, yeah.
fresh. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
come on, like, cause you can't say that. That's why you kind of wait a little bit
Yeah.
because everything is cooked to order.
Yeah.
So I know you can't say that it's not fresh. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So if you need it, just say
Just
it.
say that.
You can pull me to the side and just say like, man, I got, X amount of dollars.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to, you know,
Mm.
I might tell you, keep your money.
Yep.
Tell me what you need.
Yep.
You know, next time you just come in, just,
Let me know.
let me know. I got you. But again, we'll go to McDonald's 3, 4 times out the week.
Mm. Yep.
Using our McDonald's app like crazy.
Yep. Hey,
Mess up on our orders 3 out of the 4 times we done went,
listen,
and don't nobody
I don't
ever,
even want to talk about that
you
because
know what I'm
they
saying?
do
Like,
do that. I'm trying to get away from McDonald's. I promise y'all.
I was like,
But yeah, I think it's a lot of work that we have to do as a people, and the reality is it's not gonna change
yeah,
everybody,
it's
right?
not. It's not. If you can change it, like with this interview, like
Mm-hmm.
let's just say 4,000 people might watch it, right?
Mm-hmm.
As long as we can get to one person,
Yep, that's it. The
that's it.
one.
One person at a time. Like that's all that matter. Like,
The one.
like it's. I mean, because like you say, you can't change everybody, but after a while, they see everybody. You know, that person gonna be like, dang, I need to hop on board and
Yeah.
stop being weird.
Yep.
Like
Yep.
it's just, but you got your select, you got your people that's gonna be,
Rocking with you.
that's what it
Yeah.
is, and so and then you got the ones that's not. I
Yeah.
mean, it's never no hard feelings. You just gotta keep it pushing and keep pushing the the positive to try to out because the positive for sure gonna always outweigh the
Outweigh. Yeah.
bad, and
Most definitely.
like I say, so when people get on the internet and stuff like that, like y'all gotta think like this is how people feed their
Mhm.
family. Like this ain't no because I don't think they understand like it's no machine
Mhm.
behind what we've created.
Yep.
Like, so it ain't no if it goes down today, we don't got nobody that we can run to
Mhm.
and say, hey, we need X amount of dollars to
Yep.
save us. This ain't it's not that. Like
Yep.
we putting real life blood, sweat, and tears and all and money into it. So you'll think that that'll make people want to respect it even more. But that makes them want to even tear it down.
Even more.
And that's the crazy part about it.
Oh.
Because like if you bash my business 24/7 to where I gotta shut down, you basically saying, forget my kids. I got kids I gotta feed,
Yeah.
look out for, you know what I'm
The
saying? Like
staff or
it's
your
just that
crew.
yeah, I
Sorry.
can't I can't
Your
I can't
crew.
I can't
Mm.
walk in there and be like, dang y'all, we gotta
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like so people just need to really kind of like look past
Mhm.
everything and look a little bit deeper into it for them to understand like dang I don't want nobody to do because
Do that to me.
what if it's your people,
Yep.
you don't let somebody get online and talk about your people, y'all ready to meet up fight and do
Yeah.
all this extra stuff,
Yeah.
but y'all will do that to somebody else, you know what I
Mhm.
mean, and regardless and you can't please everybody,
No.
everybody's not gonna
At all.
like it, but that's cool, but you just let if you don't like it, just don't like it.
Yeah. And keep it
keep it
pushing.
pushing. What are you, but and that's the truth be told, like I think that's like one of the worst things that ever came out is people trying to be food critics.
Mm. Hmm.
It's
Because your taste is different from other
right.
people's taste. Yeah.
So you might, let's just say everybody ain't never tried
Mhm.
this, and then this is your first time
Mhm.
trying an item or whatever, right?
Mhm.
And you just absolutely against it, and then you and let that video go crazy.
Yep.
Now everybody be like, "Oh dang, I ain't never eating pancakes again." You
Yep.
know what I'm saying? Like it's
Yep.
just a crazy thing. Like, and that's what I truly, truly, truly like. I the people with the reviews, like,
Mm.
you know what I mean? Like it just be just crazy stuff that you gotta worry, stuff that I never have to worry about
Yeah.
ever. You know what I mean?
Just being
So
mindful, like you said, of we're business owners, we have families that our crew also are depending on us. And so I think it's just important for people to just be mindful of that.
yeah,
And then just, I always say this, do unto others as you would want them to do unto you. Right.
yeah,
And
for
that's the
sure.
biggest thing. How can people find you socials and find Hanks?
Um on TikTok, Hanks OKC, on Facebook, Hanks OKC, and on Instagram, Hanks OKC.
Boom. That's
Yeah.
simple.
Yeah, I got a big announcement coming up after I get this. I'm gonna tell you about it, bro. But for sure,
Y'all will not know on that
yeah, for
one.
sure, for sure.
Y'all only get
So
one today, not no more. All
I
right.
appreciate you for
I
having me.
appreciate you,
For
sir.
sure, for
I
sure.
I thank you so much for being here. It is a pleasure, and like I said, we proud of you over here in the
Thank you,
Mitchell
thank you,
household,
thank
and
you,
we rocking
thank
with
you.
you. I know we don't get there all the time, but just know we
I know
always gonna
how
speak highly.
I know
Yeah.
how it go. Look, I know how it go, man.
Yeah.
We got busy, so
Man,
I
oh my
trust me,
God.
like
Just trying to run businesses. So
yeah,
yeah.
like I got some homies that call me like, dang, boy, I ain't talked to you in a minute, I'm
I'm
like, well, I
I'm
know
running businesses. Yeah.
we can't talk every day. It's all right. I know how,
Yeah.
but
You get
yeah,
it. I
for sure.
appreciate you.
Same thing. I want to tell you, like I'm from seeing your journey. Like I
Mm,
seen it, of course. Me and Child, we
mm,
talked, and just to see like you just go crazy, like you
yeah.
like I'm again, like I'm telling him like, bro, that's how you need to be, bro. Like I'm telling him like, but that's dope just to see it. Like I say, like, yeah, you killing it. Like I
Mm,
feel like everything you do, like you go hard at it and
yeah.
you kill it. You make everything like is dope. Like with your videos, like from
Mm,
you with the real estate, like
yeah.
to everything, even to this, like
Yeah.
it's hard. Like so, I
Thank
want to
you.
let you know that it is people watching for sure. Cause like I'm a fan. Like I watch all of them.
Yeah.
Like I just be in the garage chilling. Just like I say, cause I'm a big
Podcast.
yeah. Like
Yeah.
I really tune in to podcasts because I think you can kind of like keep up
Mm-hmm.
with
What's going
what's going
on?
on in the
Yeah.
world today and everything, and you can learn a lot from a
And it's
podcast.
also peace too.
Yeah,
Like it can take you
for
away from
sure,
everything that's going on. So,
for
well, to
sure.
hear you say that, I
Yeah,
appreciate
yeah.
that. That means a lot.
One day, like so, like on like some days we just up at the restaurant,
Mm-hmm.
like, and we just be there like late nights,
Mm-hmm.
and we really just be in there like on some podcasting
Come
type. So
on.
like one day you have to get my mama for
Okay.
sure, cause like
Yeah.
I mean she done had boutiques and
Yeah.
stuff like that, and she always hoop and holler like about a podcast, like
Yeah.
so she. Like I think that'll be dope for you. Like
Yeah.
it'll be her. Like it'd be like a handful of us up there,
Yeah.
and they just be like really acting out like a podcast
Yeah.
type deal. So they had like different debates and stuff like that. So
Come
one day,
on.
just
Yeah,
you
I'm gonna
just
have
have
to
to
talk
come,
to her. Come up there and
yeah,
talk to
come on,
mama.
because like that's what she always said. Like, yeah, we need to do a podcast. I want to really, because I like She like podcasts, because
Yeah.
I'm telling her like, 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 because she was like, what do you watch at home? I'm like, I ain't gonna lie to you, I don't watch no TV.
Yeah.
Like I watch, I get on
Sports or
sports, a
podcasts. Yeah.
podcast, I get on a game,
Yeah.
like me and my daughter, we playing the game
Yeah.
most of the time. But yeah, but for sure, like I said,
Okay.
so just keep going, you know how I get,
Yeah.
it be you wake, you have those days, but
Mhm.
like I say, you just have moments. So
Yeah.
just always and always like kind of, because you gonna get people that's gonna talk.
Oh,
You're
most
gonna get
definitely.
people that you just ignore it.
Yeah.
You just ignore it
Who does
because
she think she is doing real estate and a podcast? She can't do both.
yeah,
Listen,
one,
all the things.
but you can look at the camera and be like, I'm doing it because you're watching
And
it.
I am.
You know what I'm saying? So you watching it, so
Yeah.
you just keep going.
Yeah.
Just and look, that's a true statement. Like if you don't got haters, you just need to grind harder because them a lot of the times people really don't understand. Like me when I see like it really just turned me up even
Yeah.
more because I know that you watching me
Yeah.
and I'm giving you no reason to hate on me,
Right.
but now that you you letting it be known that y'all hating on me. All right, I'm gonna just turn it up another notch.
Another
Look, I
notch.
might turn around and do something else,
Listen,
So you gotta
the
just.
way things are happening, you never know. Lucretia will probably be dropping something else. Yeah, no,
But
it's
this,
crazy.
but like your podcast,
Yeah.
I see it going like crazy, like just setups,
Oh,
everything. Like,
yeah.
nah, for real. Like, so
I appreciate that.
it's one of the ones like I've been on a lot of
Hmm.
interviews, podcasts, like you, like just everything, like down from the email to the text message to the time to the all the way down. So
Yeah.
like I just keep going. Don't stop this. Like
Yeah.
this one of the ones is with the camera.
Listen, we need some ads and some sponsors
Come
because
on,
in order for me to keep this going.
come
So,
on. Even if you
hey.
yeah, and if you ever you
Yeah.
got guests or whatever, holler at me. Like
Okay.
um yeah, doing in the middle of the podcast, I'll come bring y'all some food.
Okay.
All that.
Okay.
So we can just, whatever
Thank
you
you,
need
sir.
from me and mine, like, don't never hesitate to call.
Okay.
Like I say, it's not too far away
Yeah.
from the spot. So, like, if you, like I said, so if that's something that you want to do, doing
Yeah.
your podcast and whatever, I want something to eat in the middle of it, I'll just come in, y'all just sitting around eating, still doing your thing.
Okay.
So,
Listen, Taylor, y'all heard him. We
yeah,
got it. Okay, we
yeah,
got
for
it.
sure, for
Well,
sure.
I'm gonna wrap this thing up because I know we can keep going.
No, for sure.
If you liked, loved, just was excited about what you saw, I'm asking you right now to like, comment, subscribe, even leave a review. We need you. Listen, this was an amazing episode. And as he said, if we can do it, so can you. See you next time on The Real Room.